Today's Nostalgia Test podcast is sponsored by Lithology Brewing Company, 211A Main Street in Farmingdale. Support your local brews, or else they won't be there. Cheers.
Wow. On today's episode of the Nostalgia Test podcast, we put the 1992 American comedy classic, My Cousin Vinny, to the ultimate test. The Nostalgia Test. The two Utes.
No self-respecting Southerner uses instant grits.
Ah, Manny.
Dan, can
we
we
are
just
here. Yeah,
just do a whole? We're doing a love fest.
it's
It's the
gonna be a
second
love
love
fest.
fest in a row.
We're hitting a good stride here.
We are. We're
Mhm.
getting to the good ones.
We're getting to
Why
the
we
good
even
ones.
need to put this to the test is crazy, but yes, my cousin Vinny.
Yes, My Cousin Vinny,
And we have a
everyone.
guest again. We're
A
we have
guest in the
audience
audience.
members now.
Yeah, we have audience
Great.
members now. Hey, listen,
That's how
everyone.
popular we're getting.
The Nostalgia Test podcast is opening the Zoom audience to people. We're going to invite you. Just follow us on Instagram, and you'll see a post in our stories to send your name and email so we can send you the Zoom link. And basically, it's like you get in on the episode before it even comes out. So you get to know what we're doing, and you hear future episodes before they even come out
Wow.
on the podcast. So we want you here. Mix it up with us in the chat. Ask questions. Do everything. We want to have fun. We're like, come hang out with us. That's literally what we
Come
got.
hang out.
Absolutely. And so today we have Andrew back in the audience. Shout out Andrew and Manny, my cousin
Yeah.
Vinny, and we're waiting for Billy. And Billy will be here in a little bit.
Dan is strolling along. Dan, before I get into the crazy, let's get into the facts already because Billy's not
Okay.
here. Might as well actually go back to Danny facts.
All
We
right.
haven't had a Danny facts like long facts
Well,
in a
yeah,
while.
because the podcast usually goes right off the rails. So here we go. My
Yeah.
Cousin Vinny from the Wikipedia. So My Cousin Vinny is a 1992 American comedy film directed by Jonathan Lynn and written by Dale Launer. It stars Joe Pesci, Ralph Macchio,
Woo.
Marisa Tomei, Mitchell Whitfield,
Woo.
Lane Smith, Bruce McGill, and
Woo, woo.
Fred Gwynne in his
And
final film.
Oh,
His
really?
final film appearance before his death in 1993. The film was
Oh.
distributed by 20th Century Fox and released in the US March 13th, 1992. It was made for $11 million and it made $64.1 million.
Bro,
Yes.
this movie made that much money in
Mhm.
92.
In 1992. And
Yeah.
and it's a comedy. So it's not a straight up, well, it's funny because it's a comedy, it's drama, it's crime. But here, a little bit about the film. If you've never seen it, go see it. I would say stop the
Yo,
podcast
stop
right
it
now,
right now.
and go watch it. We'll wait.
Go watch it. You're
You
not
go-
going to regret this watch.
Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
No.
So
If
Ralph
you want
Macchio-
to see
yeah,
comedic genius,
yeah.
timing genius,
Yes.
playing with words, dialogue genius,
Ugh.
go watch this
Amazing.
fucking movie right now. Put it down. Put this damn stupid podcast down.
Wow.
Okay.
Wait. Whoa. But okay. So basically, the
I shot the
story
clerk?
is this.
You shot the clerk. I shot the clerk.
The movie is, in summary, Ralph Macchio, the Karate Kid, and his friend Whitfield play Bill Gambini, and Stan Rothenstein, two young New Yorkers who are arrested in Alabama and put on trial for murder. They did murder they did not commit. Unable to afford a lawyer, they are defended by Gambini's cousin, Vinny Gambini, who is played by Joe Pesci, newly admitted to the bar, who arrives with his fiancee, Mona Lisa Vito, who is played
Mona
by
Lisa Vito.
Marisa
The
Tomei.
names are hilarious.
Vincent LaGuardia Gambini.
Vincent LaGuardia Gambini.
So the
This
class,
guy,
yeah,
Vinny,
yeah,
got sent there by the mob. He owed someone a favor. They're like, get him out of here.
yeah.
This guy's annoying as fuck. Get him out of here. Send him over. He owes us a favor. Get this kid out of jail.
Yeah. And fun fact, Marisa Tomei won an Oscar
Yes.
for Best Supporting Actress for My Cousin Vinny.
Why not?
Yeah, attorneys have lauded the film for its accurate depiction of criminal procedure, the rules of evidence, and trial strategy, which is amazing because that was one of the main things that I saw in this movie was like, wow, everything that I feel like I have a question about in terms of plot hole or something was totally answered in like the next scene. Like they covered every base at all times. I'm like, oh, what about that? What about that? Next scene, boom, they explain everything. And
Yeah,
it's quite interesting to see that because nowadays, and a lot of the movies we do on this podcast, those movies are a fucking disaster in terms of plot
definitely.
hole. Yeah.
No, there is amazing. The pace of this movie,
Yeah.
all of it,
Yeah.
it's done so well. When first reactions to when we were going to do this, did you know you were going to love it again?
So I haven't seen this movie in a while, and I was like, I know the last time I watched it, I enjoyed it. I was like, oh, My Cousin Vinny, I think this is gonna be a fun one. This is gonna be a fun one.
Yeah,
Um, but I didn't remember how much fun this movie really was. Every scene was iconic, whether it was from the heart or hilarious or just also was funny. Like, because I didn't have cable, I remember seeing this movie on TV like regularly, just regular television. So I knew where the commercial cuts were and I knew
yeah,
the things that they edited out. So, like, there's that scene in the beginning when there's the arraignment and he goes, like, he tells him that he's going to be held in contempt oh no, after the arraignment, and he's like, where you can't he came dressed in a leather jacket again. And he's like, what, you were serious about that? The next cut on TV was him on the bus going to jail. They
yeah,
skipped all that other stuff. So it was really interesting to be
yeah,
like, oh yeah, yeah, I remember they cut all that out for time
yeah.
in the TV part. But no, I thought this was going to be fun. And I was also like, when did I see this like first? And probably was too young the first time I saw
I
this.
don't know where I saw this first. Yeah, I was definitely. I don't think I saw this in the theater, but I
No.
remember this specifically because for some reason this became the wrestling. Like when I had a wrestling tournament on Saturdays, we would get the team would a couple of us from the team would get together the night before because we're all nervous. We're about to wake up at like 5 in the morning to go
Right.
wrestle. And for some reason we put on two movies. One is talked about a lot on this in this podcast, Rocky
Ra-
4.
oh, I thought you said Radio Flyer.
No. Yeah, Radio Fly. Wow. Radio Flyer. Yes, that is talking. It's mentioned a lot. We haven't talked about it
Yeah.
though. And My Cousin Vinny. I guess to
Mm,
like make us crack up and like
yeah.
just get a little less stress free.
Hmm.
All I know
Hmm.
is that we watch this probably every weekend during wrestling season. So
Wow.
like, yeah, every weekend. That's how much I know of like know every line, all of it. I knew I was like, there's no way this movie isn't holding up. Like
Right.
it is. And then it was funny because like I remember it was good, but then going back, I'm like, wait, it comes out flying,
Yeah.
balls to the wall, hilarious right in the beginning. Like there is no stopping every scene. There's something funny, something genius, something planned the right way,
Mm.
said, done right, physicality, wordplay, everything was fantastic. One of my favorite scenes is him thinking that like his best friend who has never met Vinny
Hmm.
thinks that obviously he doesn't think that this is going to be his lawyer. So he thinks Vinny's there and he's going to have to give the guy a blowjob. That
Bro,
scene,
that scene was the best scene.
hands down best scene in the movie.
Oh my God. Every line was perfect.
I forgot about that scene.
Yeah.
I don't remember that scene. And yesterday I was there. I was dead ass laughing out loud,
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
just cracking up about that whole scene. It was done so well.
What he's like, I didn't come all the way down here to be fucking. What do you say? Like, wait, I didn't come down here just to get jerked off. And I'm like, oh, this guy has no idea. He's like, holy shit. He's like,
Oh my
it's not.
god, it
This
was
is
so
not my
good.
ass. It's yours.
Yeah,
This is your ass, not mine. Oh man, he put his hand on his shoulder. He's like, "Look, let's just get
Uh
to know each other. It's all right."
yeah,
Like, before.
before he wakes up or something like or
Yeah.
before he gets here, I forget exactly what he says, but too
Oh
good.
man, that was too good. I mean, there's so many things, but it's funny. I was just looking as you were saying that, like, what else did this writer write? Dale Launer, and one of the things his films include Dirty Rotten Scoundrels, and the same year, 1992, Love Potion Number Nine, which I've
No
seen both
way.
of those movies. And Dirty
I
Rotten Scoundrels is one
yeah,
of Mike's favorite movies.
really.
He loves that movie, and everyone knows Mike by Iron Eagle.
Italian
Spaghetti and
toast.
meatballs.
Okay, and so like,
Spaghetti and meatballs.
but Dirty
Oh,
Rotten Scoundrels is one of those great movies. We should do that too. But yeah, not too many other credits according to Wikipedia. But I'm sure what do I
and
know
what
about
was the other one you said?
Love Potion Number Nine?
I like that movie.
Yes, it's
That's with
very
Sandra
problematic
Bullock,
now.
right?
Yes. And
Yeah.
if you watch that movie now, you're just like, "Oh Jesus!" Like you
Yes.
can't do that. It's just
No.
crazy. And The Hustle, that was his most recent one. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. I mean, other than that, he's directed two movies, Love Potion Number Nine and Tom's New Heaven. And then he's also produced My Cousin Vinny and Dirty Rotten Scoundrels stuff. But that's really it. He doesn't have a very extensive career in terms of writing, but I mean, he nailed it with My Cousin Vinny. So,
Oh, dude. The I don't even uh, how. First of all, everyone nails it in this, right? The writing, the acting, like to portray all of what this guy wrote and make it funny, like unbelievably done correctly.
oh yeah.
Like I'm trying to find the whole progression of the blowjob, like not the
Oh
blowjob.
my God.
I didn't come here to get jerked off scene. I was trying to
Well,
look at how it's done.
one of the things that like I was thinking of too, was because you and Dave went on a road trip. We drove across the country and we did drive through Alabama, but we were there for one pit stop where we had to fill up the car with gas,
Yes,
use a bathroom,
yes,
and go into a store which was like off what was considered, I guess, quote unquote, a highway. Um, and so like
yeah,
when I saw them do that, I was like, oh boy. Like there was real fear. And being
yeah.
from New York, you're like going through some of these states and you're just like, I don't know if we should stop. I don't know if we should do this. And you're always careful.
I
Um,
do remember Alabama being one that we were like, we're not getting out of the car in this one,
and we had to.
and we had to.
Yeah.
But did you notice the Confederate flag in
Yeah,
the
I
beginning?
did notice that. And I was thinking
Yeah,
like I wonder, that in many movies like we especially when we did Airheads, it was in that movie for no fucking reason because it's in Los Angeles. This is
yeah,
like deep south. I'm like that makes
yeah.
sense
That
to
makes
have
sense.
that there. Maybe it was even there. Maybe they didn't even place it there. They could have been
Especially in
scattered out.
'92. I don't think they made that a thing. But
No,
the the stereotypes were all there. Like
100%
they went hard on the accents. They went
hard.
hard on the accents from the South and from New York. Like
Oh God.
everybody, they exaggerated those characters. The Italian characters, a
Yeah.
Jewish character. I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, Jesus, like Southern characters. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
wow.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. I mean, a Southern judge was like a stereotypical Southern judge. He looked like he was carved out of something and just like placed there. I mean, he was
yeah,
amazing. And it was funny, like one of the things I was thinking in the beginning when like, what happens is they go into the store and they think they're getting pulled over because Ralph
for the
Macchio accidentally takes a can of tuna and puts it in his pocket to pay for, but he forgets.
yeah,
When they bring him to the police station, he just starts talking. I'm sitting there and I wrote the first thing I wrote. Don't say shit. And then Ralph Macchio learned nothing from being Italian or a New Yorker. Just shut the
nothing.
fuck up.
Yeah, just shut up. The guy wouldn't shut up. Like he's just like spilling, like, oh, was my fault. He didn't have anything to do with it.
Yeah,
He knew nothing about it. And he's
yeah,
like, you shot
yeah,
the clerk. I shot the clerk.
yeah,
You shot the clerk. I shot the clerk.
yeah. He
Ah,
learned nothing. He learned nothing. He didn't watch. He didn't watch Goodfellas. He didn't watch A Bronx Tale. He didn't watch any of these movies, it seems. And he's just like, yeah, I'm being taken into some deep South police station. They came out of the car with shotguns. Like, of course, yeah, I'll just tell them whatever they want. That was really ridiculous. But his phone call to his mom was right on point.
Yeah.
Like on point. It's like, Ma, Ma, Ma. It's just like, no, we got arrested. No, Ma, Ma. Oh man.
Imagine you a deer, prancing along. You get a little thirsty. You get a little spot by the brook. You put a little deer lips down to the cold water, clear water, and bam! A fucking bullet rips out your head. Your brain's laying all over the ground in the little bloody pieces. Now, let me ask you something. Would you give a fuck of what kind of pants the son of the bitch who shot you is wearing?
Oh my God. Every monologue was just on point. All
Oh
of
yeah,
them.
I mean the biological clock is ticking like this is like it's still
Yeah.
a thing.
Oh yeah. Yeah. The pause
Her
attraction
the positive
monologue.
attraction, the whole thing, yeah, like
Yeah.
she just goes
Yeah. Marissa
off,
Tomei killed it.
killed it. This
She
is why
fucking killed it.
she got the award.
Yeah.
Like the
Totally
whole
deserved
thing,
it.
the part in the beginning with the drip,
Oh my God. That was weird.
it's been tested. Like
Yeah.
I'm like, are you guys? Is this turning you
Is
both
this,
on?
yeah. Like what? It's like keep all plumbing and electrician manuals away from these people.
Well,
Directions are
they
foreplay.
they grew up like they basically met at the mechanic
Yeah,
place, right?
yeah.
So like they're talking about torque wrenches all day long.
Wait, but you know what's funny? When they show up to, you know, to that town, Beecham County, like Wazoo, and which the name of this place is Wazoo. I mean, come on now. Like,
Yeah,
but once again, I don't know what's going on. The square that they were in, right, when they pull in, I swear to God, Manny, I was like, is this where they shot Gremlins and Back to the Future? Like
everything was
everything,
shot there.
Gilmore
Everything.
Girls.
Look, all like the same. That's I thought it was in the Truman Show.
Yeah,
Like every
it's like the
it was
Truman
like
Show.
this was single block.
Yeah, she's like,
I'm like, where
oh,
did this shooting happen? Like right down the block or like miles away?
well, that was miles away, I mean,
Yeah,
absolutely, yeah. But like, it was so funny. It was like, oh my God, it's like everywhere. Every movie is just has the same square from Gremlins, like, or the same square from Back to the Future, right? And the first thing that she says, like, oh, they're Chinese food. You think the Chinese food's good? Oh yeah, you blend. I'm wearing
oh, you
cowboy
smooth
boots.
talker, you.
You blend. Everything was just so I was like, oh my God, this is this is what my life was like. This is my household. These are my relatives. Like literally, Manny, this is every time we had family gathering, we'd sit. First of all, no one ever got up from the table. Everyone just sat at the table and busted balls for like 8 hours long, and it just was constant, just constant. And I was like,
Yeah.
this is why I am the way I am. This is why I have to relearn how to talk to people
How do you?
because because I was.
What name did you tell him? Jerry Gallo. Jerry Gallo, the big attorney. Yeah, he's dead.
Dude, what about when he tips the guard
Oh my
sent
god,
to the jail?
it doesn't stop. Everything that he does, and then
No.
the part he's like trying to tell Marissa to me. I mean, Mona Lisa Vito that he's like, oh, she got to he showed me all his paper, like all
Yeah.
his files. And she's like,
Yeah.
he's supposed to do that. Like you
Yeah.
did nothing.
Yeah. Oh,
She knew
Billy's
more.
here.
Oh, there he is. She knew more
Oh, yeah.
about law by the end of this movie than he did.
Well, here's why. He
Why?
has ADHD. And I think he's functionally illiterate at the same time in some way. Right.
Probably.
And she It is not. Like she's really smart. She can focus. And I think she was like, fuck it, I need to sit down and figure this shit out because my fiance is a fucking dolt. He needs help. So I think thank God she did that. He definitely should have showed her a lot more appreciation because if it wasn't for her and her like photographs and that camera, which that camera, I
The
don't
pink
even know.
camera.
Where
Oh
did
my
she get
God.
that film developed? I have no idea.
Yeah, good question. I also love speaking about the how he didn't know anything. When he walks in, she's reading the book. He's like, "Oh, what are you doing? Put that
Yeah.
down."
What you
It's like,
reading for?
And the constant trope of the scenes that like no matter where he goes, he can't sleep. Like he can't get a good night's
it's
sleep.
so good.
It's
It's
so
so good.
good. Like even when he's
When-
in the woods
And he runs out in his underwear with the leather jacket on
and
and
the
the Patrick
Reeboks
Ewing
on,
shoes.
and he's
They're the
got
old school
Reeboks
Patrick
on.
Ewing shoes, and he just
Yeah,
fired into the woods.
yeah.
Okay, but can we talk about what he wore in the hotel by the pig slaughtering in the train?
You
He was
mean
literally wearing
the
a
one piece that
nightgown.
yeah, he was wearing the
The shirt with
what
underwear.
the character in Bill and Ted's Napoleon Dynamite goes down the
Yeah,
Waterloo.
dude, no
That's what
one
he was wearing. Nobody
yeah.
wears that kind of PJs.
No one
Is it
puts a
like
shirt on after your underwear or before.
is
I
it
don't
like
know.
the Scrooge
Yeah,
nightgown
that's
from
what
like
it
the
is.
Yes,
Christmas
It kind
Carol?
of looked
Yeah,
like the Scrooge
exactly.
nightgown. Yeah, but like shorts. Yeah,
Oh my God. I
definitely.
love how he's like, when he's asking him about the cases, he's like, yeah, I just had an axe murder.
yeah,
Axe
yeah. He
murder.
just makes up something ridiculous, and he's like, "Oh, okay." He's like, "How'd you do?" He's like, I love it. Like, win some, lose some."
Yeah,
Guys,
yeah,
what the
yeah. When
fuck?
some lose some, an axe murder.
I love that one of these quotes. This is the quote, right? Like in um IMDb. This is all they choose on this one. I got 30 fucking minutes to take a shower, get a new suit, and get dressed and get to the fucking courthouse. You fucking shower, I'll get your fucking suit. That's what they would have. Like they don't
So
say
good.
anything. The amount of fucks that are in this movie is fantastic. This is also why I think we like it. Because
Yeah,
Well,
the
because we're
cursing on
degenerates.
well, we're from New York. This is like the exaggeration of how a New Yorker is unbelievable. And Billy, did you catch their actual full names?
Oh yeah, Vincent LaGuardia Gambini and what is it, Mona Lisa? What is her
Yeah.
last name? I
Vito.
can't remember. Mona Lisa Vito. Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
Uh,
Yeah. Oh my God. Let's see. How many times is the word fuck said in My Cousin Vinny? I'll try to figure that out. But I think like, 36 times.
36 times.
that's
Yeah.
it.
Fuck
That's
is
it. We
used
say
36 times.
I say that in like less than 20 minutes on this podcast.
But see, that's the thing. Like,
Oh
it's
yeah.
a rated R film. It's a really smart rated R comedy. It doesn't have to do anything else. There's no real violence. There's no nudity. There's nothing. It's just like it tells a great story,
Amazing
and that's
story.
it. And I
Dude, what
think
about the part when he goes to jail yet again? And he's
oh
like,
God,
"Don't worry, I'll find a way to bail you out." And she says this, and he's
yeah.
like, "No, no, don't. I want a good night sleep." And he's like, "I'm doing good,
Yeah.
huh?" Like
And there's a prison riot.
Well, I was thinking, I was like, okay, he's from New York. New York has a lot of like ambient, like chaos noise outside your window, and
Yeah.
he's like, and I
Sleeping
know
like
for
a
me,
baby.
yeah, I can't sleep in extreme silence. Like I can't. So
No.
it's very difficult. And so like I got that. I didn't get the whole thing with, of course, with the fucking, riot, but that
Yeah.
he needed some
It's
ambient
just the
noise.
noise.
Yeah,
Like
he
even
needed
when I
a
moved back to Long Island after living next to that subway in Queens, like I was like, what the fuck, dude? Like I
yeah,
can't do this
he needed a white noise machine.
with police riots.
I love how he convinced the Ralph Macchio to like keep him on with a card trick. It's
yeah,
like,
yeah. He's like he was Shazam's worst nightmare, or
yeah,
Alakazam's worst nightmare, something
yeah,
like that.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
He was like,
And
no, no,
then he
no,
comes
it's in
in
his
looking like a
sleeve.
magician.
yeah.
Yes.
Like, okay,
That
okay.
outfit that he comes in with, and he's like, "What are you wearing?"
And he's
And
like, so
he's
I'm wearing this ridiculous thing for you. And he's like, I'm gonna hold you in tempt. He's like, there's a fucking surprise. And he's like, what'd you say? And he's like, what? Huh?
It's like you saw the suit. I have one. You saw it,
Oh yeah.
but it's covered in mud. And the only The only place there I could buy a new suit has the flu. The
Yeah.
entire store has the
Has the
flu.
flu.
So I wore this ridiculous thing for you. It's like, I don't like your
So
attitude.
good, dude.
What else is fucking new?
Did you guys already hit on before I joined when Joe Pesci first meets the guy in prison?
Oh, dude, let's go back to
Yeah.
it.
We can go back to it.
No, it's
Because
fine. It's
that's
just
my
that
favorite
I
scene.
love. Oh my God, he's like, it's me or them. Either way, you're getting fucked. And he's like, oh my God, just so good. It's so well done. I was actually
Bruce,
watching it with Duck when he was down here a couple weeks ago. It was like
Oh,
hungover Saturday. What do we put on? And I was like, oh, My Cousin Vinny's free on Hulu. And that's why I texted you guys. I'm like, we should do My Cousin Vinny.
it's how the pod gets made, people.
Hell yeah.
Um,
It's the,
but
the
yeah,
sausage right there, guys.
yeah. There you go, Andrew.
but yeah, it's so. What are your what? I mean, we talked about the jail scene as being a favorite scene. Are there other favorite scenes that you guys have in terms of this movie?
I don't know. I mean, to me, I think it's not just like I think all of them are so good. Like even the scene when he goes into the bar, takes off the jacket when he wants to fight the guy.
Oh
And,
God,
and like he's looking at the guy who got hurt and he's like, "Did you fall at your place or someone else's?" Like he's trying to get some money while he's like, trying to get, she's like, "Oh, I tried to hustle your thing." And he goes to stand up for her and
Yeah.
he's like, "You come back to me. You
yeah,
get the money. I got your money. You get the money." How do I know that's not a rolled up 20 with a bunch of ones? Oh, it was so good. And then the
Oh,
way he
yeah.
punches him finally
Where he
oh my God.
flies.
and he
He's like, I got
flies
your money,
across.
little Yankee boy.
Yeah,
I love that because like also when I saw the role that the guy had, I was like, if I saw that, I'd be like, that looks like $1,000. Like
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm asking for 200. Like you went overboard, bro. Like that's really overboard at that point. But oh my God, that running gag and the whole thing like that, the noise, the suit, like everything that they continued throughout the whole film, like they really brought it through, like the
Oh, yeah.
entire movie. And I needed that's why a movie like this like just works so well, and it's just you watch it and you're like, oh my God, it just made me love, like it made me do two things. I was like, man, I love this movie. And then the other thing is like, I'm just trying to think, I'm like, are there comedies like this, like smart
oh,
sort of like movies that are like that are comedies like
like
this?
dialogue is this good? I don't
Yeah,
know.
I don't
I don't know,
know.
man.
I
Because
don't
the
know.
banter back and forth between him and Herman Munster the whole time is just amazing. Like the whole thing with his name, and he's like,
Yeah,
you got a
Jerry
problem.
Gallo.
Jerry Gallo's dead, and he's like, Jerry Gallo, he's dead, and he's like,
Yeah,
Jerry
I know.
yeah. He's like, I know.
Callo.
Yeah. I mean, they even brought back at the end, like his friend, Judge Malloy.
Yes.
Yeah,
Like they didn't just drop things in the movie and then
no, it's
go,
very well done.
Fuck it, like it'll die, who cares?" They were like, no, we're using every single thing that we are going to talk about, we're going to use her
Yep,
conversation on Torque, her conversation on this, like the
yep.
camera, every photograph she takes, like everything in the movie was used. I mean,
Yeah.
the whole conversation about grits and how do you make it and all this stuff. I'm like,
Yep.
when you watch it a second time, you're like, wow, this was so well written. They
Oh
dropped
yeah.
all the clues you needed. They didn't just say stuff to say it. And that I
Yep.
appreciated a lot. And like in a writing perspective as well, but just also as a viewer, you're just like, oh, I just watched something and that meant nothing. Oh, great. Okay. Why the fuck would I
Yeah.
need
Where
that scene
everything
about
matters
grits?
here.
Yeah,
Even when he's
exactly.
looking at the pictures, like breaking her balls, when he's like, "Oh, honey, the case cracker, me in the shower," but he's going through and he's like, "Oh, what is that? Oh, dog shit, great, dog shit." And I think it's like the tire marks that they didn't use later.
Yeah. It is.
I
Yeah.
Yeah.
mean, he's such an asshole, dude. Though it's so funny. She's like
Oh yeah.
literally without her, those two would have been fucked. Like
Oh yeah. And
literally,
she's way out of his league too. It's like
uh,
so the whole thing is just hilarious.
1,000%.
Well, I was
Every guy is
telling
treating her like
Dan.
an asshole and an idiot the whole time, and it's just like she's smarter than every single person in the
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah, dude. I was saying like they met at the mechanic. The dad was a mechanic, so they met at the
Yes.
shop. You
Yeah.
know, so like
Yeah.
she fell in love with the fact that he was there every day. Like,
Yeah.
So he wore it
that's
down.
what happened. He groomed it.
That's his redeeming quality.
He groomed it.
Yeah, yeah. I
You know
think
what is
what's
fun?
yeah. Go
No,
ahead, go ahead, go go.
I was to say the one thing I thought was funny here when I was watching again, it has such a early '90s movie soundtrack where it has like the upbeat music constantly playing under things like it's such an early '90s soundtrack, which just like it just reminds me of like being 10 and like watching
Yeah.
movies in the '90s, you know?
Oh,
Dude,
yeah.
when they walk into the pool hall with their glasses on and like being such New Yorkers and they
Oh,
even put the scratch of the like the like the record scratches and stops.
Oh
Like
yeah,
yeah.
that would
everyone
never
loves, yeah.
happen. That like
No,
never happens. Like the people just stop playing music when someone weird walks in. But like it's
no.
funny that it happened in the movies. Like people were just like, yeah,
Yeah.
this is real. This happens.
Yep.
It was so good.
Yeah. And
Oh,
her
I just
outfits
don't
are
I don't
hilarious too.
oh,
I was gonna say they're so well done of how crazy they are and how
Oh yeah.
outlandish they are. They
hmm.
like I'm like, did they just go to the like the wardrobe department? They're like, yo, we have all these dresses that we've never used. They're like, pull them out for this movie. This is what we got to do. Like, make it as obnoxious as possible. Like,
Yeah,
blend New Jersey and New York together and get them to show up at a
yeah.
courthouse in the South.
I love that like he that his belt was folded and down when you
Like a
like it's
cock.
his shirt's tucked and his belt is also tucked into the belt. I'm like, that's such a 90s, that's an early 90s thing.
When he
Oh yeah.
falls in the mud,
Oh
that
God.
scene, physically amazing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Great physical
Yeah.
comedy there. And that's why
Yeah.
I love Joe Pesci because he can do like serious, scary mob guy, but he also does comedy so well. Like the other movie, do you ever see? I forget the name, but it's him and Rodney Dangerfield where they're like pothead bunnies on Staten Island, and
No.
Rodney Dangerfield's wife is like gonna divorce him because he all he does is like fuck around with his friend who's Joe Pesci. Like he can do comedy so well too, and I think he actually before he got discovered. Um, by De Niro and Scorsese, and they put him in Raging Bull. He put out like comedy albums with Frank Vincent.
What? Wow.
Yeah.
Well, he's
Well,
a
he was
singer
part
too
of
as a
the yeah,
kid.
he was part of the
Hmm.
crew, like the manager or something of the Jersey Boys. Like he was
Yep.
involved with them.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He also put out an album, by the way. Did you realize this?
like Frankie Valli.
In the character of Vincent LaGuardia Gambini after this movie.
Shut
He
the
No,
put out a
fuck up.
music album. Look it
Shut.
up. Look it up.
God.
amazing.
That's
Duck actually
amazing.
told me that, which makes sense.
Wow. That is
Of course he did.
ridiculous. That
Shout
is
out to Jeremy.
ridiculous. Shout out to Jeremy knowing everything. I mean, Jesus
It's
Christ.
Uncle John's bathroom reader, baby.
Wow.
I'm trying to find it. John, yeah. Oh, his a source of his 1998 album title, Vincent LaGuardia Gambini sings "Just for You." So, wait, that came out 6 years after the fucking movie?
Apparently.
Oh my God, it was inspired by his character in the 1992 film. The album includes a variety of genres, but primarily features big band jazz with a humorous twist. A
Look at the
noble
song titles.
a notable track is Wise Guy, a rap song referencing mobster themes. Get the fuck out of here.
Why is
Get
it? Did
out of
they ever
here.
explain why they are traveling through Alabama? Like I know it's in the
That
Senate.
I
Like
was wondering
they
that
won the
too.
UCLA scholarship and they're heading out to California. But like, do they ever say it?
What?
Like why the two kids are driving through
Yeah,
there?
they said they got scholarships to go to UCLA,
Okay.
and so
Uh-huh.
they decided to drive to UCLA.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
That makes
In their
sense.
vintage car. That was the one thing I always found interesting. I was like these two poor kids. Like it's like not a piece of shit really, but it's like a vintage car from what is it, like the 50s. And it's like 40 years later.
Everyone was driving a vintage car.
I guess you're right actually, now that
It
I
was
think
so
back at that
weird
time.
though, but that
Because
was so weird.
actually in the 90s and I think about it, because I remember like dad used to have like some big old boat from like the 70s.
I
I guess
mean, I had
cars
an
just
Oldsmobile.
lasted longer then probably too, right? So
Me
My
and
dad
Billy,
had a
me and Dave were driving around. My second car was an Oldsmobile. First
oh
car was a
yeah.
1981 GTI. Dave's Oldsmobile. Like we had
Yeah,
our
you're
own
right.
cars back then.
I
yeah,
guess
my
things
dad
lasted longer then.
Yeah.
yeah, my dad had a huge mint metallic green Cutlass or a
Oh, really?
Caprice. It was huge. It was a boat. It was a Caprice with
Oh, yeah.
mint green interior, like
Oh my God.
not cloth, but like a fuzzy material. I love that car. It was gorgeous. But it was the one of the biggest cars I've ever fucking seen. I
Imagine trying
mean,
to parallel park that bad boy.
oh fuck that, dude. Oh, here's some Joe Pesci singing "Wise Guy."
Oh God.
Steady kitchen. Hey, yeah. You left him floating in a pond.
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
saving that album.
Yes,
Oh my
please.
God. Is it on
What is
Spotify?
Why does it stop?
That's better than Newfound Glory.
Oh yeah.
The
Oh
first
my
song's
God.
It's
Yo,
losing
cousin
his mind.
Come
My
on.
head says no, it's best to stay away. But if I appear, I'm sure to hear all those jerk-offs say,
Hey, Cousin Vinny! Yo,
Oh my god.
It's like Cuban Pete. Hey, cousin Vinny.
Wow. That's amazing. I
Jigga boom,
cannot.
jigga boom, jigga boom.
I can't believe he did that 6 years after My Cousin Vinny.
I mean, he doesn't care at this point.
That was 1998, bro.
I mean, they were trying anything. That's
I
crazy.
really feel like Joe Pesci needs to do more comedies. I'm glad he did all the
Oh.
comedies he did, but like he's the reason to watch like Lethal Weapon 2 and Lethal Weapon 4, 3.
They
Like
Yeah,
fuck
seriously.
you
absolutely.
at the drive-through.
Yeah. Okay.
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 Like okay.
Or where he
okay.
goes to the South African embassy and he's yelling at people with Danny Glover as they leave. So good.
Yeah. It's a fucking movie.
I gotta look
All
at the
right,
name
let's
of that
get,
one I
let's
was
get let's get
mentioning.
back into this movie. Is there anything else we want to talk? I mean, like, it's just a love fest of a movie. I feel like
Yeah, it's
there's
amazing.
nothing wrong in this movie. Is there a
No.
plot hole? Do you see any
I-
plot holes?
I think they covered all the plot holes when there was one. Like I
Agreed.
really think they covered them all, you know. I don't think there was one that was there. But
Has
I
our
mean,
has our guest, like, in the chat, Andrew? Have you seen this movie? Is this one of your movies that you have seen? Because I know you're not into sports, but are you into this movie?
I
Oh,
love this movie.
All
Actually, because you guys were doing this, I actually put it on last night because it's on
Oh,
Hulu.
nice, dude.
Yeah,
Hell
It's
yeah.
on Hulu. I was like gonna buy it because it's on Hulu, but it, like, you have commercials if you don't have like the Super Hulu,
I
which is
fucking
like
hate them.
annoying. But I was like,
Super
it's
Hulu.
just so good. So you watched it
Super
last
Hulu.
night, Andrew, the whole thing?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I watched the whole thing. I feel like there's only one plot hole.
Okay.
One plot hole, and it's like right in the beginning, so you just like miss it. They never tell them what they're arresting them for.
So you're right.
Oh,
That-
you're right. So like that would have been over because you can't get arrested without. They have to tell you why
Am
they're
I being
arresting
charged with
you,
a
right?
crime? You got to know what
Yeah.
you're being arrested for.
Do they
Right.
have to tell them if they don't ask them? Like, because they did Mirandize them.
They did Mirandize them, but I feel like they didn't tell them what they were being arrested for. I mean, I don't know. That's just the only plot hole I find in this movie because you guys are absolutely right. Like, there is no dialogue in this movie that's useless. Everything comes full circle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shit.
Unless maybe they're just trying to lean into the like backwoods shithole South stereotype there, and it's like they
Right.
can't even do this right.
well,
But
I
more
don't
likely it's
know.
a plot hole.
It's
yeah,
probably the plot hole.
maybe
Because they're
that
like, well, that
is.
would ruin everything. Because that's the whole point where, like, he thinks he's being pulled over because of the
Tuna.
tuna. So like that's the whole funny thing there when he's like, I shot the clerk. And he's like admitting everything. And they haven't said anything. But I think by law they would need to, I thought. Right? Dan, look up the law.
Okay, while the Constitution doesn't explicitly require officers to state the reason for an arrest before it happens, it's generally considered good police practice to inform the suspect of a reason. However, you are required to be informed of the reason for the arrest when you're booked and or
Ah.
receive a citation. So you can Mirandize someone, but I don't think you actually need to be told whether or not. Yeah, like LAcriminallawdefense.com says there isn't any rule that says the police have to tell you why you're being arrested.
Okay, this is in LA. What about Alabama?
I don't think they have to do that either. I mean, I'm surprised they didn't just get shot. Because let's be honest, like
I mean, they
they're,
came out guns a blazing.
and you are okay. So in Alabama, you possibly are legally entitled, but right now, maybe in 1993, you didn't have to be.
Okay.
Let's see. But I'm
Andrew found a plot hole, but then we wouldn't have this golden of comedy, like,
Oh
because
yeah, no, you guys are right. This movie is gold. Like I knew
gold.
going into it, it was gonna be amazing. Still,
I thought it was gonna be. Like I said before, like I was like, it's gonna be good, but then I'm like sitting there going, funny, funny, great. Oh my god. Every like minute, I'm going. When was the
great, great,
great?
great.
I'm like, this is so good. Like I was like, when have I ever not like I actually put my phone down and I was not double screening on this one.
I
That's
didn't
how
have that
good
many
this
notes.
movie is because I was like, this is just so good. I didn't have any notes either. Like I can't even make fun of it. You can't even make fun of it. You're just like in love with how funny it is, like and how
Mhm.
good it is, and how like even when they go hunting and like when
Oh
they
my God.
they put up like they make he calls him. He's like, nice sport, nice job, sport, but like I'm coming hard tomorrow. Like all that stuff. Like the guys like playing with him and stuff. It was so good. It was just
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah, I stopped taking notes. Like, and I just
Oh,
ended
yeah,
up
just
just
watch
watching
it.
it. And it was
Yeah.
just every line was funny. Every moment. I mean, one thing which I thought was really hilarious was every shot of every moment of Joe Pesci, of Vincent Gambini, or as Ralph Macchio calls him, Vinny Bag of Donuts. Uh, which what the fuck was that? Like that made no sense. I feel like that was improvised and they
He
left it
said
in.
that Vinny Bag of Donuts.
Yeah,
Maybe
but
the
he's
guy, like maybe they used to make fun of him at the shop. Like, yo, Vinny came in with the donut. Hey, Vinny, go get the donuts. It's Vinny Bag of Donuts over
Vinny
here.
go get the donut. Time to get
Like
the
Vinny
donuts.
started at the shop as this like little kid who would like show up and just like hang out, and he like the mom would be like, yo, you
Oh,
have to
now we're
show up
going
with
way back in
something.
time.
Yeah, and then Vinny would show up to the shop with a bag of donuts.
A
So
bag
like
of donuts.
sounds
he
like a
was
legacy prequel's needed to me, man.
Shut the
Yeah.
fuck up, Billy. No, no. I was even thinking, I'm like, they're rebooting and doing
They're
everything
gonna do
again.
Vinny. Imagine they have to do My Cousin Vinny too, where like Ralph Macchio, because you know he's back in the zeitgeist
Zeitgeist.
of like
Yeah,
things,
in the
right?
pop culture sphere.
So
here. Gets
he
arrested
just did
again.
Legends, like Karate Kid Legends. I don't know how good or bad that
Is it in the theaters now, or
yeah,
is
yeah. I don't. No one's talking about it, isn't it?
I
It's
feel like
probably
movies
not
come
good.
out in the movie theaters and no one hears about them after that.
I haven't watched it. I did watch all of Cobra Kai. I thought it was great.
The trailer looked good.
How they're gonna like combine each world is weird. I heard they're gonna talk about Cobra Kai, so like
Mm,
we're in the same universe. But
mm.
like, anyways, I wouldn't be surprised if they're like, you know, Pesci's still alive, right? So like, get him to have to bail Ralph Macchio out again.
No,
That would be pretty funny. He's
But,
82.
like,
no.
What?
He's
he's
82.
82.
So.
It would be like probably his kid, or
Oh, I
let's
think
say
it'd still be
Marisa
hilarious.
Tomei and Joe Pesci have a kid. But see, that would be weird. They wouldn't be able to have Marisa Tomei in the same movie as Joe Pesci right now because Pesci looks so decrepit as opposed
Yeah,
to
still
Marisa
hot.
Tomei, who should
Yeah.
never have played Peter Parker's aunt, which makes no sense to me in any.
Yeah,
like,
that always
made-
bothered me. Aunt
what
May's
the
supposed to be
fuck did
old,
that-
not hot.
No, yeah, Aunt May is like, you know, Uncle Ben. Well, Uncle Ben got shot. I was gonna say he died of a heart attack, but I forgot he actually got killed.
He ate too much of his rice.
Oh, oh my god.
Oh no!
Actually, shit, they got rid of that,
Oh,
didn't they?
Dan's got to
They
bleep that out. Oh my.
I forgot they got rid of that.
Oh,
Sorry.
Dan Dan is freaking out over you.
Mentos, the fresh maker.
This is why we
It
got
just-
Billy on the show, though.
But it's
This is
just
why,
it
'cause-
wasn't-
no, I
it
mean,
wasn't
it's
meant
just a
to
whatever.
person
mean it
who
like
eats
that.
rice. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
I mean,
No, it's just
Sure.
that's the brand we grew
It
up
is
with, so
Uncle
that's all.
Ben's rice. Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't exist anymore. I think it's just rice.
it's just
Ben's rice. Anyways, can we
Jesus
one last
Christ.
thing? One more thing. The friend is played by
Look.
by the guy who was what's her name's boyfriend who she leaves at the altar. Um, Jennifer Aniston, also known as
Oh,
Rachel,
yeah.
leaves Barry at the
Yes.
altar, and that's Barry.
That's Barry, friend. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Barry,
Yeah, that
the
is.
doctor. And what
What was-
about? Oh, we didn't bring up. Jury.
Oh God, that guy's great, dude.
That he first of all, that actor is so fucking hilarious.
Hilarious.
I love that
He's
guy.
been in a lot of movies.
A ton of stuff. Austin Pendleton.
Yeah.
He was in so many things, and he was in the infamous movie with Hulk Hogan, The Nanny.
Okay.
Right?
Was he in
God.
Suburban Commando?
That was
No,
Nanny
no.
was after Suburban Commando. Like they went too far with it.
Yeah, it was The Nanny. It was it called The Nanny? I think it was called The Nanny or Mr. Nanny. I think it was
Mr. Nanny,
Mr.
I
Nanny.
think.
Yes.
With Hulk
Dude,
Hogan.
he was in
Where
Short
in the be-
Circuit. Wasn't
Yes.
he the guy who wanted to like bring
Yeah.
Short Circuit down?
There's a
Yeah.
scene in the beginning of Mr. Nanny where Hulk Hogan is on a motorcycle, and in the background, and it's not an extra or whatever, you can find it online. There's a guy literally tossing a dog into a channel, like just throwing a dog into the water. Have you guys ever seen this?
No.
No.
Oh my God. This might be
I don't know if
like-
I've seen that whole movie.
No one has.
No.
Um,
Are we watching the Hulk anytime? The hunk? The hunk is what I said, right? The hunk.
yeah, of course.
Yeah. There's another movie that I was watching that's really bad, like those C plus movies that something to do with like playing volleyball, and it was like a beach volleyball championship at like in SoCal. And it's just like a ridiculous movie of a guy who was just like hanging out at the beach, bumming out in his sister's like summer home. I gotta remember that one too. We gotta watch that. My C plus movies, man. When I
No, you
did
know what it is? It's movies you watched on HBO randomly back in the day,
Yes.
right? Because
I was just about to say that.
Yeah.
Because I had cable. So like it would be on at late at night, horrible movie. And you just, back in the day when you couldn't just like, oh, well, I could just type in a movie and just watch whatever.
Mhm.
Like you just watched what was on. And I was like,
Mhm.
well, I guess this is what I'm watching. So
That's how we watched Airborne back in the
That's
day.
a nostalgia test tangent.
Dan, you're getting better at the drops.
Yo,
Yeah, that was a
I
good
gotta
drop.
show you this shit. I gotta show
Yeah.
you the dog getting thrown away.
Okay.
Ready? Hold on.
Yeah.
So
And you're talking
everyone-
about I'm in a tangent. You're talking about me.
now, Andrew. I don't know if you can see this, but I hope you can. Here we go. I want you to pay attention to the background of this shot. Here we go. Weird.
I'm already laughing.
There. Did you see that?
What?
Okay, wait.
That was. Oh my god!
Here we go.
You
Ready?
think that wasn't planned? You think that was planned? Oh my god! How do you know this, Dan?
How
How
did
do
this
you
get
know
made?
this?
Shout out. How did this get made?
They brought that up.
Yeah,
God.
someone brought it up. But dude, look at that. That's not an extra. That shit was going on while they were filming the movie.
Yeah.
And so-
Oh
Someone
my God,
tossed-
dude.
Someone tossed the dog. That's
that's
great.
not even a loving toss. That is literally like
The
Get the
dog
fuck
did
out.
not want to go on the fucking water.
Oh
You know
my
what's
God.
sad is that dog is no longer alive right now. But
No, I
not
think
he
it's
didn't
round
die.
right there, man.
No.
I'm just kidding.
oh
right.
god.
Listen, we could keep going.
I
in
fucking
circles
love
here.
this movie.
This movie's great.
My
I
cousin
can't-
Vinny.
It's probably one of the most that we didn't really make fun of any of it.
No, because
we've made
no.
fun of movies that we've liked before.
no, what it did was
We made
it
fun of Goonies.
Of course. But what this movie did was make fun of me. Like I was like, yeah, like the way they're talking, I said in the beginning, like before you hear Billy, like this is how my parents talk. Like yell at each other, curse at each other. And this is why I have to relearn
yeah.
how to like be in society because like when I was watching, it's like, yeah, this makes sense. Like, none of
Exactly.
this makes sense. No one should be like just they're in the middle of a restaurant. Joe Pesci's like, this is the crap. Oh look, dog shit. Like he's screaming that in a restaurant.
And you know the restaurant is as small as like our like office.
Yeah.
Yo, yeah, it's like a hole in the wall.
Yeah, it's this little like 1 bedroom home that they turned into a restaurant, and he's like screaming.
Yeah.
Great.
Can we just talk about the witnesses? We didn't talk about any of these witnesses.
Oh God, the witness is a good point. Yep.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh my God. I mean,
The bottle glasses woman.
Oh God, each and every one. Where did he get that tape measure?
Now,
dude?
how
He
many
was in jail.
witnesses have you gone through?
Or like the guy, like the no self-respecting
Yeah.
Southerner cooks
Yeah.
uses instant grits. His reaction was great, and then the other guy, what's that? Dirt. What's that? Screen. More dirt.
He's like, and what are these trees? He's like, and what are the little things that go on these? He's like, come on, you know. And he's like, leaves. And he's like, oh,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, just shout him out. But that's the thing. Like, this is a time, and they don't make things like this anymore. I feel like this was a time where it's just like, if you were from New York, or like you have the right to make fun of anyone else who's not from New York. Like,
Yeah.
that is
Oh,
your
yeah.
right as a person.
Don't forget,
in
they
the
made
US.
fun of New York too, because like,
Sure, but
the accents were just so over the top. Like Marisa Tomei's, like she
I don't know,
basically
bro.
invented, like, Housewives, the show, like, any Housewives, New York Housewives, Beverly Hills Housewives, whatever it is, that like that's her
That
like
aesthetic.
she like made that. She made The Sopranos. She made every like.
But I feel like people talk like that. Like Bensonhurst, like,
No, they do 100%, bro.
Brooklyn, the people who move, like my parents and my family moved from like Queens and Brooklyn to Long Island. Anyone that moved into like east from from the boroughs,
Yeah.
that's why Long Island, especially like in that Nassau County area, sound like that. Like,
Yep.
and it's just like that's why I used to pronounce like radiator, and everyone was like, yeah, that's right. That's not
Hangers.
axe.
Yeah, I
Like,
mean,
let me
people
ask
did
you a
talk like that.
question.
I know that when Kristen went to a voice coach when she first started really like singing, she says this to this day. Like, her voice coach was like, are your family are they foreign? Are they from somewhere? Like, where are they from?"
My
And
God.
he's like, she's like, New York. She's like, no, my grandfather and my grandmother were born here. They're like orphans. Like, and she's like, what language like did they speak at home? Like that.
Wow.
And it was because like that's how Long
Yeah.
Island and New Yorkers speak.
Yeah. I mean, when
Yeah.
I'm not at home or not on this podcast, like my accent isn't as heavy. When I'm at work, it's
Yep.
like there, sort of. But when I got back home, it's just like blah.
Oh, I say it all the
Oh,
time.
dude.
Kristen knows when I'm
So
talking
bad.
to you guys. Because when I'm talking to you guys, like I mimic, my ear picks that up, and then we just go off. And she's like, so
Yeah.
she knows two things. She's like, she knows when I'm on the phone with an ex-contractor that I would speak to. She used to know when I was on the phone with my dad, and then she's like, when you're on. The other thing is, she's like, I know when you drank a little bit more because your accent just like you forget,
dude.
and it just comes and it just drops. And I
It's
still
like that.
remember
And you
going
slur
on-
a little then too.
Yeah.
And it's really bad. Yeah.
Yeah, and I went to I remember going to Maryland and visiting when she was in Townsend, and the girls that were there, they were like, "Oh my God, your brother like really is from New York. Like you don't talk like this." I'm like, "Oh God, it's that bad." I was hammered, so like I was just like going off. So yeah,
What are you talking about?
what do you mean? What are you talking about?
Like
Bro,
when
that's like
he
it used to
said,
get bad when I was with in college, and like you heard around other people of New York. They'd be like, and if I hung out with, I don't know if you ever remember my friend from Brooklyn. If I was like hanging out with the two of them, it was like it just sounded like degeneracy at its finest.
Yeah, no, that's what happens.
but that's what's funny. Like, I think,
That's
when
what happens when people hear this podcast. They're like, "Oh my God."
yeah. Well, that's the
They're
other thing.
like,
It's not
"These
even just the
fucking
accent.
Degenerates.
It's yelling. Like the volume that
Oh,
they were
yeah.
talking was, I was like, yeah, that's just normal. That's not
How we
normal.
roll.
No, it's not. No,
The
I mean, but
yelling.
I also come from a Portuguese family, so like that's like you already, the volume is maxed out, and
Yeah.
you're just like talking about ordering lunch.
Yeah, Italians. It's like,
That's-
you know,
100%.
Italian
It's
American.
the Middle East. It's the fucking Mediterranean Sea, bro. It makes you, even
then
though
you mix
Portugal's not
that-
really on the
Yeah, if
Mediterranean.
you got to yell.
But then you mix that with New York, It's just like it's a whole other it's a whole other fucking like language and world.
Yeah.
I'm like they come from. It's just so funny how like you know everything they did was at 100 of who they were. But and this was just funny like on the Goonies episode, which if you listen to the Goonies episode, there's so many stereotypes in that movie. The
Oh
stereotypes
yeah.
in this movie were there, but I just feel like in this movie there was a little more like heart, and so like I was like at a certain point I was like it was normal. Like I was like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, okay. Like they're just out
I
of
will
fish out of
say,
water.
I will say one of my other favorite like moments that he subtly does is they're in the car when they leave the house because it's so loud because of the owl, and now they're in the middle of the
Yeah.
field, and she's like, "Isn't this so romantic over here under the stars?" And she's trying to like get hot and
Yeah.
heavy, and he
Yeah.
looks up, he's like, "I don't see no stars." And it just starts to pour. So that to me is great. And I'll say this:
Love it.
that's probably the worst sleep he's ever had because the moisture in that in the humidity
Oh,
alone in
it's a
that car.
convertible.
The convertible wasn't on. None of the windows were open.
No.
That's it's gross.
And then
It's
No,
he had to,
gross.
no,
there's no way he showered
It
before he
was
went to
nothing
court.
romantic at all. No. And then he
No.
has to
no. His
get out.
balls were sticking to his leg. Like, yeah, no
No.
good.
He
He showed
wasn't
up
ready to
just like
be
an
out.
usher.
He wasn't ready to be out in Alabama because, like, the sneakers, as soon as he walks out, the white sneakers,
The
it's
pristine
just
white.
Yeah.
so good. So
I
good.
okay. I
Yeah.
actually found a place in this movie where something actually didn't make sense.
Okay.
And I wrote it down. Right in the beginning, when they show up and they pull in and they have that whole like mud in the tires conversation. Uh, which she figured that out basically, and he's like, "You're fucking stupid." She's like, "You're an idiot." Like, she's like, "Well, we hit maybe it was the mud." And he's like, "No." And she's like, "All right, whatever." But anyway, he turns around, there's these kids standing there. Now they're in Alabama. It looks like it's not winter. I don't know what season it is, but these two kids are bundled up. They got wool caps on, mittens and coats, and they're on their bikes.
I mean, they're wearing their jackets the whole time,
But not
except when she's in
mittens.
her dress. Yeah, that's true. I don't know.
That stuck out to me because I didn't know where they came from, and then I was like, oh, because this is where they filmed Back to the Future, so maybe that's what happened. Leftover like
The
extras.
town was filmed in Back to the Future. That's probably where the set was.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
and like every scene of them in a hotel room when she's in the bathroom and he's on the bed, I just cannot. I couldn't keep like not thinking about Rocky 3 and like the Adrian Rocky interactions, right? And then he like has that whole conversation like, I'm a scared. And I'm like, oh my God, just put this on a beach and like let there be some running and then some.
Bro hugs.
Oh God.
Oh
All right.
my God.
What
I love this
we got to
movie.
put this to bed.
Oh, it's so fucking
it's
good, yeah.
so good, guys.
Ah,
I hope you've just been listening to this love fest this whole time, and we entertain you a little bit. But you should just go watch this movie because you're gonna now have a new favorite comedy.
yeah.
And they need to like study this and be like, we need to make comedy that has this great of timing and like
Yeah.
and just like dialogue,
Where
like after
yeah.
dialogue, wordplay, like is it insinuendos? I can't see that.
Innuendo.
Yeah. There you go. I can't even fucking like just things that like you don't really see anymore because like you didn't have to explain a lot of this and
No.
you just got it and it
Yeah.
was just done so well.
Absolutely.
Yep.
It's just too good.
And
So go
don't
see it.
remake this. Don't remake this.
No.
Oh, they better
Don't
not. I don't even
sequelize
want to
this.
say. I don't even want to. I was joking
Who
about
you
a sequel.
cast? Who are you casting? There's no one out there that you could cast in this film, in my opinion. You know,
No, there's no at the age that they were.
which
now,
Joe Pesci, like, the age, the difference between him and Marisa Tomei.
Yeah, 'cause
But like,
was
I
he,
think they,
like,
how old was
late
she?
40s at the
17.
time.
but they
No, she
explain
was-
it. See, They explained it because he went back to school to go to law school, and then it took him 6 years to pass the bar. So see, they even explained that. They got to all the things that were like, oh, why is he so much older than her? Oh, well, it's
Yeah.
this reason. And it's like,
Because he groomed her.
Okay. Oh my God.
He's like Jay-Z.
Oh no.
I mean, dude, I told you he's hanging out the mechanic with fucking
I
bag
have
of
to go get
donuts.
her wipe.
Oh my God, bro.
Mm.
But yeah, no, it's one of I think the top movies on this podcast at this point.
Yeah, how it only has a 7.8 is beyond me. Like this should
It's
be
insane.
a 9,
7.
8.5.
Wait
at
a
best.
second. It only has a 7.8.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is ridiculous. How would you not give this movie a 10?
I don't know.
Who rated this?
I want to
Maybe
see
people that hate New York.
People that
Yeah.
hate New York.
Quite
waste
possible.
of the plastic it was printed on.
What? All
Yeah.
right, wait. Where
1
are
out
you
of
reading
10.
that?
On IMDb, the 1 out of 10. Yo, it has 14 likes and 128 thumbs down. It is
Wow.
it is weak on ideas, the humor.
What?
Yeah, heavy-handed and lead character played with all the substitute of a sledgehammer.
Wow.
I would have switched off as soon as I saw the writer using the pits of the plot device. What?
Wow.
Digging himself out of the hole, having a protagonist each talking different things. Yeah. No,
1 out
this
of
person
10.
didn't get it. This person didn't
From
get it.
offensive stereotypes to the inexplicable use of harsh language to performances that are less than cartoonish, this has got to be one of the alleged alleged comedies ever made. Okay, great grammar. And that
First
fact
of all,
that,
that was in 2020. COVID must have been
oh my
blocking
God,
everybody.
that's horrible. Not
Yeah.
worth your time. Horrible movie. I wish I never wasted time on this awful movie full of foul language. I really
If you
had
think
high
that's bad,
hopes.
listen to our podcast.
Yeah, how old are these people? Connor
Well,
Box.
fuck
Who's Connor
you.
Box? Let's see.
Yeah, fuck you.
Going September 2020.
Wow. What else
Rated.
is Connor
Has
Box
only done
rated?
one review,
And it was
all
My Cousin Vinny.
My Cousin Vinny. But yo, so many people saying like he's wrong. Like thumbs down, thumbs down, thumbs down.
Wow. Wow. I just don't understand how you don't give it 10 stars. You
I
know?
don't
I
know.
agree.
I mean, come on now. It's fucking look, here's the thing. People just love to hate things that they don't, that they just, think is too
That they're
great.
too
And
dumb to understand.
exactly. Maybe it was, I mean, look, this movie was great. Joe Pesci was fucking amazing. Every actor in this, the guy who was the father and son-in-law, I mean, he's in this movie killing it. I mean, it has the quintessential like character
Quintessential
actors.
Gambini.
Named
26
after an
years and
airport
still
and a
laughing.
fucking gangster.
Love it, love it, love it. Perfect uplifting movie. One of my favorite comedies. Yeah.
Dude, I teared up. I teared up at the end of this movie because
I'm actually rating this as we're talking right now. Yeah. No. Fuck that. I'm rating it because the fact that it's only at a 7.6. 7.6.
Wow.
Do I have to join?
I mean,
to
the guy who played the other lawyer, the actor Lane Smith, rest
that
in
guy
peace.
You know where he's from, right?
That was the bad coach, the Hawks coach in Mighty
He's
Ducks.
the Hawks
right.
coach, man.
Mighty
He's
Ducks.
the fucking Hawks coach. Yes.
Son-in-law, Red Dawn.
Oh yeah.
I mean, the man
Son-in-law.
was in everything.
Son-in-law.
Oh.
Bad movie. Entertaining, but bad movie.
We might have to do some.
We
Pauly
should
Shore,
do that
though.
because like
Oh,
we
we
should.
should.
Do,
That
Pauly
or
Shore was killing it
Biodome.
in the 90s.
in the army now.
Yeah. I mean,
Yes.
the movies are terrible, but
They're
they
terrible, but
probably
they're
will
like-
still be funny.
I
Oh,
would
he was
say
in that
Pauly
movie
Shore
Network.
was like
So good.
he was Adam Sandler before Adam Sandler came out.
I would agree with you.
Man, I'm so
Actually,
afraid.
like,
to go
he
back.
was-
do,
because-
Encino Man. That was. I feel like that's like the quintessential
yes.
Pauly Shore movie.
That was the only
Yes.
Pauly Shore movie.
Yes.
Yeah, and Brendan Fraser
And-
playing the
And Brendan
caveman.
Fraser, yeah. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. Yeah, let's do that one.
Yeah, that'd be good. I haven't watched that in years.
Years.
It's probably
Yeah.
as good as Airheads. Like amazing, right?
Shut the fuck up,
Billy.
Billy.
You got to stop. No, we're bringing
Sorry.
Steve on here. But
Fucking
okay, so
airheads.
anything else? I mean, I think the last thing I would say is like we're thank God that Sylvester Stallone wasn't available for this movie because it would have
Oh,
been really
Jesus. That
Were
would
bad.
have
they
been a
gonna make
nightmare.
him be this guy? Was
So
he gonna be
let
my cousin Vinny?
oh my God. So
Wait,
let's
is
look
that a
at
real
some.
thing?
Please,
Is that
no.
a real thing? So let's see some trivia for this because it's always fun to see like
Like who
what
was
would have
supposed to
been
be my
there.
cousin Vinny?
Um let's see. I don't think that okay, hold on. So let's see. I think it was just Joe Pesci. I mean,
It had to have been written for him.
let's see. Looking.
You know what? Another this kind of also reminds me.
Holy shit. Joe Pesci was 49 when he did this. Marisa Tomei was
Jesus.
27.
Wow.
Good for him.
God damn.
49? He was that old?
Wow.
Wow.
Oh man, and temperatures exceeded 100 degrees during the courtroom scenes, which were filmed in the midst of a Georgia summer because it was
They're
filmed in
over there
Georgia.
wearing they're bundled up over there
Oh my
in the first scene.
God. Oh my God, bro. A sequel was discussed where Vinny Gambini would be practicing in Britain.
Oh no. Oh
Unfortunately,
my
Marissa
God.
Tomei dropped out of the project, thank God, and
Yeah.
subsequent attempts with another screenwriter to create a suitable story without her character went nowhere to the point where the proposed film was canceled. However, in 2017, mystery writer Lawrence Kelter began a sequel novel called Back to Brooklyn, a novel, which was the further cases of Vincent Gambini as an attorney with Mona Lisa Vito serving as his investigator. This was intended as the first of a My Cousin Vinny novel series, which is intended
Oh
to
my
be
God.
essentially a modern working class Italian American version of The Thin Man.
Wow.
This was
People
his
are crazy.
this was Pesci's first leading role. That was a big box office hit. And let's see. I don't see anything here so far saying that yeah, that anyone else was considered. So yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think it was just him. I mean, oh, here it is. Danny DeVito, obvious choice, and John Lovitz were considered for the role of
Oh,
Vincent
John Lovitz would
Gambini.
have been fucking
Oh, he would have
terrible.
fucked that up. Remember Mom and Dad versus the World?
Oh, dude.
You
Danny
remember
DeVito's
John
funny, but
Lovitz?
I just don't think it would have. It'd be different. Like
Oh yeah,
it's different. Like Danny DeVito is just all funny, whereas like to me, part of this works because when you think Joe Pesci, you think Goodfellas, Casino.
I'll
Like
tell you that the only movie that kind of is close to this, or what this reminds me of, is My Blue Heaven.
oh, that movie's
mm,
fucking great, dude.
That
That movie's
movie's
so
great,
good.
and like Steve Martin and Rick Moranis, like
Moranis, yeah.
killed it in that movie, and
mm.
that is a 6-2. But that movie is good. It's not as great as this. Like this just puts it over the edge. But that movie, I think Steve Martin would have been an okay My Cousin Vinny because he basically is kind of like that in My Blue Heaven because he acts like a gangster and stuff,
Yeah,
but
Yeah, but
but
being like,
but he's
it's more
not
offensive
Italian.
because he's not Italian. Yes,
yeah,
exactly.
yeah, yeah.
It's
I
Yeah,
yeah.
know that it's more offensive. I get it,
I'm just kidding. Not really offended by that. Just
but
saying.
that's why it's really funny in My Blue Heaven because he like acts like he's Italian in My Blue Heaven,
Oh yeah,
which
and
is
it's
great.
it's
wow.
it's leaning into the stereotypes there, which once again, like I thought it was funny because I'm Italian, so I don't give a shit, right?
Yeah, no, it's great. I love it. All right.
Oh, okay. Wow. And Robert De Niro was possibly also, according to Andrew, originally who they wanted to cast for Gambini. Possibly. I mean,
I love De Niro, but I just don't think it would have worked.
I think the height
I
difference
don't think it
with
would have worked
yeah
with Marissa Tomei.
with
I
De
don't think they
Niro.
would have. They wouldn't have had the same chemistry.
No, because like it's also you're looking at Pesci being like his height difference is funny against everyone. His overall look, his voice, everything,
Yeah,
right, is what makes
because
him
he's a
funny.
short guy. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And so yeah, and De Niro. What's funny about De Niro is just as like a fact about De Niro, he's less Italian than me. It's so funny. I thought he was
Really?
100% Italian, and he's not even half Italian.
Is that why he plays like in Goodfellas? That he's the Irishman, right? Like, so it's
That's
like
right.
he's playing the
Yeah.
Irish guy then.
Yeah, crazy to me. Oh, when I found that out, I almost had a heart. I was like, "What? That's fucking crazy." Well, anyway,
All
I
right.
think we're here.
We're
I think
here.
we're here. My cousin Vinny, a love fest of an episode. Not that as much screaming as our usual episodes, and so we'll start it off. Manny, why don't you go ahead? Put this to the test.
Uh, put it to the test. Why even bother? Like, probably one of my favorite ones we've ever had to watch. And I'll be putting this on forever. There's no way I'm not watching this like 10 years from now, 20 years from now. I might be like 80 and I'll put this on to like shit myself and crack up.
Wait, what do you plan on doing?
Well, I'm 80. I'll probably have some sort of something's wrong. If I live to 80,
I hope not.
I'm hurting already. So I'm just
We're still gonna be
wondering
doing
what
this
my-
podcast when we're 80, bro.
Yeah, right.
We're
gonna
you
be
better be
putting-
ready,
We're
bro.
gonna be putting
Because
the fucking legacy sequels to the test.
well, you better be ready. We're gonna be sitting here talking. It's like, welcome to the Nostalgia Test podcast.
Yeah.
Holy nostalgia.
All
By
right, so
that
man,
point,
does
we'll
it pass?
be rich from it.
Absolutely. That's
Yeah.
why we're doing this. Does it pass the nostalgia test, Manny?
Yes, definitely. Flying colors. Flying colors.
Billy, does
Uh,
my cousin Vinny pass the nostalgia test?
I would say this is the strongest nostalgia test pass of anything I've done. Like,
I
not
agree.
even fucking close. Like, honestly, like when I watched this, I was like, how have I not watched this movie in like 15 years? Like, it's gonna go back in the regular rotation at this point.
Yeah,
Like,
it
along
has
with
to.
like, it's gonna be up there with like American Psycho and movies that I watch like, once a year.
Bill, I agree. I think I might even put this on like this is a Thanksgiving movie.
Oh,
Like,
hell yeah.
Put it
Yeah.
on. Just put it
Throw
on
in
with
the
the family.
background, you're
Because
cooking and shit, or people are on the couch getting up
Yeah,
and
because
down.
you put this
know?
on with your family. Everyone likes this movie.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's
you can
not
jump
one
in and out of
person
it
that
because you've seen it, which is great. You're gonna sit down, you're gonna laugh for 10 minutes, you're gonna go fucking make
Absolutely.
a side or whatever. Like whatever you gotta do, like it's perfect for that. You're right.
absolutely.
You know, Manny, you just reminded me of something. You we have forgotten about how cool Thanksgiving. Forget about the history of Thanksgiving. That's all fucked up. Like cancel all that part. Like
Yeah.
just the gathering part.
Yeah.
We need to find a way to get people to understand it is an awesome day. And maybe it is to kind of go, not that are there movies about Thanksgiving, but what are the movies that you can and should watch on Thanksgiving? And I think you hit it. Like My Cousin Vinny, like this is a good movie for
This
that.
is a
for
movie
that
you put on. I agree with like it's like for me, sometimes Thanksgiving, depending on whose house I'm at, there's something on. Sometimes it's football, but like we put like somebody has something on. It's
Yeah.
like in the background. No one's really paying attention.
Yep.
Mhm.
Maybe you're about to start Christmas movies, but I usually save that for like the day after
Post
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
Absolutely.
Agreed.
Right.
Agreed.
So like this to me is like think about
Yeah.
it. You put this on, and Billy, I totally agree. Like this is what you come in and out of it. You know, like
Yeah.
you got the scene is on, and that's why it's such a great movie. That every scene, a quote. This is the 2 minute or 5 minute stretch of what you're about to see. The dialogue, the physicality of it, whatever it is, you're gonna be like, this is funny. Like, this is the mud part. Okay, watch the mud
Yep.
part. And then you may stay longer than you thought you were going to, but this is a movie. This is
100%.
how
I was
all
even
movies
watching it.
should be made again.
100%. I was even watching. I'm like, could I have my 9-year-old watch this? And I was like, nah, probably too
No.
early. Like,
No, 37
like-
fucks.
yeah, maybe like. Oh, but he hears that out of my fucking mouth every day, so it's fine.
Yeah.
I'm that's not even worried about that. Some of the other
I
stuff.
don't
I'm
know
like,
if they would
maybe
like appreciate it.
maybe like 12, 13. Maybe he'll appreciate it then. So,
Yo,
but yeah.
Lorraine Bracco was the first choice for the role of Mona Lisa Vito. She declined the role.
Hey, big
You
mistake
talking
on
about-
her part.
You talking about the girl from
Sopranos.
Goodfellas?
And
Sopranos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
God.
I can understand.
Karen!
I understand why. I could understand why she was the choice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
because she was in Goodfellas, right? And she's
Yeah.
probably more age appropriate, right? Because she's a little older.
Yeah.
Still hot, right? But I just feel like she wouldn't. I mean, fuck, Marissa Tomei won a fucking Oscar for it. So, I think they
Hell
made the
yeah.
right choice at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Christopher Lloyd was considered for the role of the judge. That would have been weird.
That would have been, nah. I mean, Herman Munster was much better.
Yes,
Herman Munster was when he's like,
dude.
I'm intrigued. Like when he's like,
Yeah.
did you say Utes? Did you say
Yeah, and he's got
Utes?
the
What?
deep voice from chain smoking cigarettes for like his whole life. Like,
Yeah.
he's perfect in that role.
Dude, when he hands him the book, like the law book, he doesn't even wait for him to grab it. He's like, like fuck you.
Dude, even the sheriff
He's
was
great.
so good. I mean, I can't. I mean, we
He's
could
great.
go on, but like, dude, just fucking watch the movie, guys, and fucking
Yeah,
stop
it's
listening.
And
fucking
to
tell
the
us that.
podcast.
And tell us that this isn't
Sorry,
the perfect
Andrew's like,
Thanksgiving
yes, guys,
movie.
it was good.
All right, so it passes. I'm saying it passes. I don't even have to do a speech. It passes. It's a great film. There we go. Three cracked beers.
Oh, is that what it is? We're doing. You know that they
I
call
don't know
that
what
the
I do.
Irish whistle.
Oh, that seems offensive.
It's very offensive, but
Probably
that's what
is.
it's called.
It's not as if, yeah. There's some, yeah. I'm not. Never mind.
Yeah.
I'll give this one.
Billy's
12
holding
crack
back on
beers.
this one.
Oh my god.
Shameless
All right, so
plugs.
Dan,
Okay, what?
that's the new thing. Click.
I don't
That's
know.
the-
I'm fine. I got a little like soundboard here on my desktop, which means just files on my desktop taking up space.
Got it.
But yeah, it passes the test. Andrew, why don't you jump in? Does My Cousin Vinny pass the nostalgia test? And also, do you think it's a good Thanksgiving Day movie?
Hands down, it passes the test. Like this. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I watched this when I was really young, and it kind of like went over my head. But then I watched it, like I guess sometime before high school, and I was like, "Oh my god, this movie is amazing." Yeah, I would totally agree that this could be a good Thanksgiving movie for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. So that's it from the crowd. Boom. We got 4 passes.
4 passes.
I don't
4 crack
know.
beers.
4
4
crack
crack
beers.
beers because this episode was sponsored by the Mythology Brewing Company over at 211A Main Street, where you could
Check it
actually
out.
see Andrew's art
That's
displayed
right.
there.
That's right.
Shameless
yeah.
plugs.
And
There we go.
yep. And now the Mythology's trying to distro again, getting out some beauty strippers on Long Island. So look for it.
Yeah,
out
you
there,
saw
people.
that? You saw that
Fuck
at
yeah, I
Will's
did,
Best?
man.
Oh, look at that, Billy. All right.
Shameless plugs.
And everyone,
Yeah, small
well,
distro, small batch
Hey.
going out, but it's going there.
Exactly.
there you go. There you go. Well, everyone, thank you so much for listening to this very calm and love fest like episode of the Nostalgia Says podcast. If you thought this was fun and you enjoyed this, please like, subscribe, and definitely share this with someone that you think, loves My Cousin Vinny. Maybe someone that needs to watch My Cousin Vinny. And also, come to this, podcast recording because, this episode is going to take a little bit for us to come out. I mean, you're listening to it now, whoever's out there. But if you want to be at episodes before anyone else knows it and see tests before anyone else gets to see them, pay attention on Instagram at the Nostalgia Test. So I'll post a story. You send your email and your name, and we'll send you a link the day of recording so that you can join the
sit,
audience.
listen, and you get called on too.
Yeah,
Like-
mix it
like
up in the chat.
Dan can't let go of the teacher in him. He gets
Wow.
to tell people how to raise their hand.
Wow.
You're addicted to love. What time is that?
Oh my God, everyone. Thank you so much. That's My Cousin Vinny. Passes the Nostalgia Test. Everyone, we'll see you at the next test. Peace.
Forget about it.
Share this episode with your friends. Subscribe and follow the Nostalgia Test podcast on YouTube, Substack, Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky. Send us your episode ideas and comments or book us for podcasts and events at thenostalgiatest@gmail.com. Come hang out with us next week because you never know what pop culture will pop up on the Nostalgia Test.